for the last bit of July, and we are into August. So I thought I would do a really quick monthly with just kind of showing you how I use parts or bits of other kits to make my monthly. So I'm going to use a sheet from my shop, which are wave boxes. I'm going to use some leftovers that I have from a Tropical Fun kit, and a sheet there. And then I'm going to try out using a little bit of, this is actually formatted for a mini, but I think that the boxes will actually work pretty well in here. So we'll see how that goes. This is printed on matte premium, and I don't know if you can really tell. I have something I'm going to show you later when I get into my weekly. Just kind of a comparison between matte premium and matte removable. It is pretty amazing how much more photographic this is. Kind of the difference between printing on, say, cardstock versus photo paper if you're printing up photos. At least in my opinion. So, since I've got this cute wave going here, and August is, you know, kind of the very last of summer, I'm definitely going with a tropical theme. For the month is actually my birthday on the first day of school, so I haven't pulled any special stickers for that yet, but I will later on. So here I'm just kind of putting down some washi to mark where my daughter has band camp, and I'm using these matte removable stickers, and they are not as, I'm sorry, they are matte premium, and they are a little different. They're not as papery, so they're not as easy to cut as far as like a washi strip goes. They're really easy to write on though. I really, really like them, and the quality of the print is just lovely. So I'm just going through and I'm putting down some of the things that are happening this month. I am reserving the sticky notes so that I can turn around and put those on the weekly pages, so that when I go to do my actual planning for those weeks, those events are already there. So I think that's a really good way to use your planner, is putting kind of everything on the monthly and then going through and putting it, then moving those things over to your weekly view when you get done. I don't do a ton of decorating on my monthly. It's more of just a landing pad for everything, but it is kind of fun to have a little bit of a theme or to use up stickers that you already have. And so here I'm putting down some of those. I end up using all 8 of the full boxes that were in that kit. And the fun thing was that I turned around and I used the same kit for my mini for this week. So there was way more than enough to still have that cute tropical vibe all the way through. And they cover up the date numbers just a little bit, but it's okay. If you know the date before is the 21st and the date after is the 23rd, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to figure out that you just covered up the 22nd. And now I'm just putting down a little bit of deco. Make it really cute. Again, that's from the tropical kit for the mini. And it works really well on this monthly view. Now I'm going to start to get ready to go into my weekly view. And this is a really cute kit that I just released. It's a sunflowers kit, and it creates a panoramic view. And here I just wanted to show you the difference between premium matte and matte removable. And you can see there's just an intensity to color that happens on the premium that you don't get on the matte removable. And I'm sorry to do a voiceover. I just was filming this really late, and I was a little loopy, so it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. But just kind of going over all the kit bits, formatted very much like my normal kits, except for this time we have this really pretty panoramic view of the hillside with the sunflowers and the barn. I'm just putting down some bottom washi. And one thing I found when I was working with it is that when I make stickers, I use an offset. And there's a tiny little sliver of that picture that is in the offset that, you know, doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't leave to the complete picture. So I'm thinking about how I might redo that a little bit so that when you put it all together, especially in a happy planner where we don't have the gaps, that you would still have just the smoothest picture. And then that's a little quote box, and it says, sorry, I have to flip to it real quick. It says, I want to be like a sunflower so that even on the darkest days, I will stand tall and find the sunlight. So now I'm just putting down the to-do headers. And I don't usually do a to-do on Saturday and Sunday because Saturdays usually catch up for whatever didn't get done the rest of the week. And Sunday is generally a day of rest. At least I try to make it a day of rest, but sometimes I'm not so successful with that. That's usually the one day of the week I get a nap, which I love my Sunday nap. But it doesn't always happen. Didn't happen yesterday. And then just sticking up the today headers. I really love this color palette. I really love bringing in the blues to kind of balance that vivid contrast that you have with the orange and the green. Like I said before, I have never been a huge fan of the color orange, but I have come to really kind of like it, especially in the planner stuff. It just, I don't know, I just like it now. And then I'm just going to do a couple little sidebar things, and one of them, this one that I'm putting down right here, is called This Week, and it's just got for my menu for dinners this week, and then a little top priorities using one of the 3 check boxes. And then I was struggling a little. I had some problems earlier in the day with my cutting blade, and it seems to have not cut the little washies very well, the washi strips. So I ended up not using those as much as I normally would because I really like them for little skinny bits, but I didn't use them. So I put down this washi here to represent band camp for my daughter. And I'm just pulling out my little weekly tally that I usually scribble up really fast before I start one of these plan with me's, or even when I just do my planning myself. It's just kind of nice to scribble everything down so that you're not halfway through and then go, oh, wait, I needed to make space for that. And it looks like I'm just searching for stuff at this point. There we go. Like I said, the reason I'm doing a whole voiceover instead of just my little chattiness is because I was slightly delirious at this point. Totally not making sense. So be happy that I did it this way, because you'd be like, oh my gosh, this woman is a wacko. I had so much trouble laying anything down straight. And I really should have just given up and gone to bed. I kind of like to break the box every now and again, and I kind of forget to do it at the first of the week. But I do kind of like hanging things over the edge, at least partway through. I used a little church sticker there for the fast Sunday, which is always the first Sunday of the month in our church, and we fast as a congregation. And then I went ahead and just filled in everything off camera, and this is kind of the final shot. And I'd added some deco and some other fun things there, but I hope you get a kind of overall general idea of how cute this kit is. Run over to Apricot Tree Planning and buy one. I think you'll really like it anyway. I really enjoy it. I think it has a really sweet country feel, and certainly right now is the time for sunflowers, kind of that end of summer glory. So sad that school is starting this month and that band camp is underway, because it really feels like the very end of summer for us. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope if you like this video that you'll click like, and that if you want to see some more of what comes out in my shop and different planner related videos, that you'll go ahead and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.